What is up, guys? It's time for Dylan, back at it again with another crypto video. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are awesome. If you're new here, subscribe, bell icon, get notified when I post new videos because it's all time sensitive. In today's video, you already know what we're going to talk about. We got to talk about this brand new announced partnership between Clay Nation and the Sandbox. So make sure you guys stay tuned until the end of this video so you don't miss out on any of this important information. As always, first things first, we got to take a quick look at the crypto market. As you guys can see, global crypto market cap down about 1% on the day. We're still above $1 trillion, but we're sitting at $1.07 trillion. So Bitcoin is down about 1.5% on the day, about 6% on the week. Not looking too good, and you guys already know when Bitcoin goes down, what happens? The market follows. So why is everything in the red? It's probably because we had Dirty Gary Gensler. If you guys don't know, he's the chair of the SEC, coming out and saying yet again, everything other than Bitcoin is a security. Now, whether or not you believe that, whether or not you agree with that, there's nothing much we can do, because when he comes out and makes statements like that, the market has a reaction. You know, the whole world looks to the United States for guidance, especially in the cryptocurrency space. So when one of the major regulatory bodies in the United States comes out and makes statements like this, whether or not we agree, because you already know all of us think this guy's full of shit, it doesn't make sense to treat cryptocurrencies, especially, you know, decentralized autonomous organizations, just like regular securities, regular companies over here in the United States, especially when a lot of these projects aren't even based in the United States. So it doesn't make much sense. But what are you going to do? Drop it down below. What do you guys think? But taking a look, everything's down. Like I was saying, Ethereum down to 16.10 and Cardano down to 36 cents. Is it a good opportunity to jump in the market? I don't know. If you guys have a long enough time horizon, of course it is. I, for one, I'm in this for the long run. I'm here for like 5 to 10 years. I don't know. I think my time horizon just keeps increasing the longer that I've been in crypto. But I really think cryptocurrency, it's a no-brainer. If you're here for the long run, it makes perfect sense to jump in. But of course, nothing's financial advice. You guys got to do your own research, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, moving on along, take a quick look at some of these Cardano NFTs. As you guys can tell, over the last couple of weeks, Cardano NFTs have not been doing too well. A lot of these projects have been losing a lot of steam. Seems like a lot of interest has been dying down in the space, except for the big boys, except for the established projects that really have made a name for themselves, the blue chips, if you will. You know, it's funny, a lot of these newer projects, even like Alley Cats, you know, losing steam, losing a lot of steam, losing a lot of volume. Are they dead? I don't know. But I think somebody said it perfect on Twitter. I saw someone tweet this out. We're going to be seeing a lot of people holding for the artwork real soon. Hopefully, that's not you. But anyway, moving on along to the topic of today's video, we got to talk about it. Enter the Sandbox. Clay Nation partnering with the Sandbox. I, for one, I'm super happy about this announcement. I think it is definitely a step in the right direction. And, you know, Clay Nation came out about a month and a half ago saying that they were going to announce 2 huge announcements in the month of February. You know, today is February 27th, and so far, this is the only announcement that we've got. This was 2 days ago. So are we going to see another announcement in the next 24, 48 hours? I really hope so. Because this announcement, even though I personally think it's definitely a great partnership, definitely a step in the right direction. Why? Because right here, pushing interoperability even further in Web3. I, for one, think that interoperability in the crypto space is definitely going to be important in the future. Heard a lot of people say this, and I think it makes a lot of sense, and it's definitely going to be a parallel in the crypto space, is that the internet is built on numerous protocols. And when you're using your phone, you're interacting with someone on the internet that might be using a desktop or might be using some specific designed terminal that only uses Twitter or something. I don't know. All these different devices interact with the same environment with different protocols, and it's seamless. You might not even know that you're over here on this protocol and they're over there on that protocol. And I really think that that's how it's going to be in the future. You know, someone might be interacting with Cardano over here. Someone across the world might be using Ethereum, but we're all interacting on the same web page. So interoperability is super important. And I really think that this was a step in the right direction. But I have seen a lot of people online talking smack about this. I think they might think that since Sandbox is built on Ethereum, that, you know, especially since Cardano and Ethereum are always butting heads, bad blood between the communities. I think a lot of people think that, you know, maybe Clay Nation sold out to Ethereum, or maybe we're jumping ship and leaving Cardano for Ethereum. I don't know. But I will say I think that a lot of people were kind of let down with this announcement. Not me, and not a lot of the people that I interact with, but I did see a lot of people out there say that they weren't too happy with this announcement. So with that being said, I'm very excited and hopeful that we see another announcement that's even better than this. And I do think that they probably would do that. They probably leave the best announcement for later. But anyway, what is Sandbox, right? Because I know a lot of us, we're over here in Cardano, might not know what Sandbox is. Probably heard about it a year and a half ago when all of the Metaverse projects were popping off. But you probably don't know much about it. So I'm just going to do a quick overview of what Sandbox is. So essentially, it is the Roblox of the blockchain. So it's a community-driven platform where creators can monetize voxel assets and gaming experiences on the blockchain. So what the hell is a voxel asset? Well, in this environment, you're able to build your own in-game assets, your own 3D assets, and you do that by using Vox Edit, which is the in-game asset creation studio. Now you create, animate, and you can export it into your own game, right? Into your own wallet or over to their own marketplace. So the Sandbox has their own platform-based marketplace where all the creators on this platform are able to interact with each other, buy and sell user-created assets. It's super cool. And of course, all of that in-game assets, all of these are purchased with the Sand token. Or I think you might even be able to buy them with Ethereum or Polygon or something else. I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that. But I know for a fact you can use the Sand token. Now you might be asking yourself, why the hell are you going to buy these in-game assets? Why are you going to be buying these NFTs? Well, of course, you're going to be buying them to play the games. Now this is super cool because the Sandbox allows users to actually create their own games on this platform. And the best part is you don't even need to have any programming experience. I really think that the Sandbox did something great here. They took what Roblox was doing, which was they allow you to basically do the exact same thing, make in-game assets, make in-game experiences and games, except now it's all monetized. So it's very cool. And on top of that, it is all customizable. So with that being said, Clay Nation will be able to build their own environment, their own games, and since it's customizable, you will only be able to partake in this if you have a Clay Nation NFT, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you pay 1,000 Clay tokens. I don't know. And I am speculating here, but I'm pretty sure in the future, you're going to be able to go into the marketplace on the Sandbox, probably buy in-game assets, right? In-game Clay assets for this environment that's going to be on the Sandbox with your Clay token. Now, if you're not too interested in Sandbox, right? You don't want to be a creator. You don't want to partake in the environment of Sandbox, then really all you need to know is you probably just need to hold the Clay Nation NFT and you'll probably be able to partake in the games and the environment that Clay Nation comes out with in the future. But if you are interested in this Sandbox idea, because I really think it's cool, I think it's an awesome environment. And as you guys saw this last bull market, Sandbox's price ran up to like $5. So at the time of recording, we're at 70 cents for one Sand token. So there's definitely massive potential upside with this project. You know, all we need to do is just go back to where we were. And I definitely think it's possible considering the amount of partnerships that the Sandbox has. Massive partnerships with massive organizations and companies across the world, not just limited to cryptocurrency, right? If you scroll down, you can see some of these partnerships. I mean, it's insane, dude. We got Snoop Dogg, The Walking Dead, Adidas, South China Morning Post, Avenged Sevenfold, dude, Smurfs, Hell's Kitchen. What the hell? Roller Coaster Tycoon, Deadmau5, Atari. Dude, it's ridiculous. I mean, I could keep going on. Samsung, you know? It's ridiculous. Absolutely insane. So this project right here, probably the blue chip of all blue chip metaverse projects. This, probably along with Decentraland, are probably two projects that you want to do more research about and put on your radar. Now, I'm just doing a real quick surface level dive about this project. So you guys should really do more research and come to your own conclusion about whether or not you want to put some of your hard-earned money into this. Because at the end of the day, right, this is a platform that is built on top of Ethereum. And as you guys know, especially if you've been watching my channel, if you're into Cardano NFTs, you're into Clay Nation, you're probably into Cardano. You probably don't like Ethereum because it's slow, it's congested, it's centralized. The fees are ridiculous, and I could go on and go on and go on. But I do think that if we try to have an outlook on cryptocurrency that is it's probably not going to be a winner-take-all scenario. There's probably going to be multiple winners, and everything's probably going to be interoperable. And it probably makes sense to get your feet wet in the Ethereum ecosystem and not turn off a project simply because it's on Ethereum. Now, real quick, before I let you go, did just want to give you an update on Clay Nation NFTs. Right now, floor price sitting at $36.99, pretty much 3,700 ADA. For the past couple weeks, it has been right around the 4,000 to 3,700 ADA range. You know, so at points even dropping down below 3,500 ADA. Like I said at the beginning of the video, Clay Nation, in my view, is definitely one of the blue chip projects. If, you know, you can't afford 3,700 ADA, then you should definitely check out the Clay Nation Good Charlotte collection, because look at that, only 1,049 ADA, and you know, we're talking about a third of the price. Still get your feet wet and get exposed to the project and the metaverse and everything that comes with the Clay Nation brand. Now, if that is out of the question, you're not going to drop 1,000 ADA, then I would definitely suggest coming on over to MinSwap or any of the other decentralized exchanges on Cardano and checking out the Clay token, because it's only 0.03 ADA for one Clay token. For one ADA, you can get 28 Clay tokens. Now, you're not going to get as much with the Clay tokens, right? You're not going to get access to the Clayverse or anything like that, but you can still get exposure to the project if you think that the project is going to be successful and do well in the future. Now, of course, nothing on this channel is financial advice. Last disclaimer, you guys got to do your own research and all that good stuff. That really is all I have for you guys today. So if you guys made it this far, you guys are awesome. Make sure you guys smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Try to post daily Cardano, crypto, you know, whatever, NFT videos for you guys. If that's something you're into, make sure you guys follow along. But you guys have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are. Dylan is out.